Hi, everybody. It's Rich. Hope you can hear me well. Okay. It is Friday, the 9th of April, 2021. I'm about to introduce you all to Hannah Ernst. Hannah is the young lady I have mentioned many times before who did the beautiful tribute memorial portrait of my father that you've seen here on Facebook and in other places. This project she started began with the loss of her own grandfather in May of last year. So Hannah did this portrait of her grandfather, who was probably her very best friend at the time, from what I gather. And after doing the portrait of her grandfather, she began to do these portraits for folks who were reaching out to her who had also lost someone to COVID 19. Thus, the portrait of my dad, which my sister arranged without me knowing. Anyway, Hannah's been a guest on one of my podcasts previously. Her mother, Karen, has arranged for me to follow up with her now, and I'm going to bring her in a second. What she doesn't know is we have a little surprise for her. But if she can see me right now, I ruined it. Anyway, I'm going to bring in 16-year-old Hannah Ernst from New Jersey. We're going to talk for a couple of minutes, and then I have something very special I want to do. So let's give her a moment just to get comfortable, and we'll go from there.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. Can you hear me okay?
I can. Everything seems perfect.
Okay. Were you able to watch what I was doing before bringing you in?
I was. My mom has told me there's a surprise, so I didn't mute then, so I've absolutely no idea what's going on.
No,
But
no worries. No worries. It's all good. This is the first time I'm using this sort of software to do this with. I was on someone else's show recently. I don't remember what it. StreamYard. It's called StreamYard. It's very cool. We can do some creative things with it. I thought it would be a little better than just zooming.
I like
And here
it.
and here we are, probably live in my Thursday the 12th podcast group,
Oh,
which
that's
I
so
didn't.
cool.
Yes, I didn't tell you about that last time because, as I was telling your mom, it's not a very it's a dirty sort of, it's a crazy podcast.
Love
And
it.
all right, and you're a young lady, and I didn't want to tell you about that. I just wanted to get right to business. Anyway, business. How are you, and how is your project going?
I'm doing great. I mean, right now I'm on spring break, which is desperately needed, just considering everything is mayhem at the moment. But in regard to the project, I mean, it's astronomical. I mean, I have so many requests, but it's getting done. Surely, but it's
No,
happening.
you're doing great. Now, um, how many would you say you've done it by this time, at this point?
That is, I would say I've done about 1,300 posts, meaning I've done 1,300 memorials, but like in regard to how many people I've memorialized, just because some have two to three, which is just extremely unfortunate, I would say about like 1,500 people.
That's amazing. That is amazing. So when I spoke to you last time, you were at about 500.
Yeah,
All right, and you're way over 1,000 now. And what that means, folks, is that Hannah has been doing these portraits for over 1,000 folks, just like herself and just like me, who have lost someone to COVID. And we're sending portraits to Hannah, and Hannah is turning them into. We're sending photos to Hannah, and Hannah is turning them into these beautiful portraits. And she's touching a lot of lives, and she's making people feel a bit better about something very tragic and unfortunate that has occurred. I know Friday nights are special to you all. How was your family?
we're doing good. We were actually able today to drive down to this local memorial, I guess that we have. It's in Belmar, and it's this whole setup is super great, and it was nice because we got to see my grandpa's, I guess, rendition or just how he's included in it, and it was nice being able to remember him on a Friday like that.
Very nice. And did you all have dinner and all?
Yeah, we always have Friday night dinners, so.
Okay, good. I didn't. I wanted to make sure I wasn't interrupting. Your mom has been great in helping me facilitate this, and I don't want to keep you too long. I'm gonna pull something up on my screen. Does this? Let me see if this allows me to share. This allows me to share my screen. You know what? I'm not gonna go there just yet. I emailed your mom something. She'll tell you about that later.
Great.
Hannah, I'm gonna read you a list of names. Some of them you'll
Okay.
know. You'll probably know all of them, um,
Got it.
but I don't expect you to. So I'm just going to read you a list of names, and then I'll tell you why I'm reading them. Kim Cooperschmidt, Amanda Wilson, Marcy Litorno, Christine Crisafulli, Raina Price, Jennifer Romero, Sharon Radilla, Lisa Alfaro, Emilu Rodriguez, Rosemary Landis, Cheryl Voter, Alexandra Alonso, Maria Sorrell, Melissa Rosenblatt, Gina Flores, Kate Noonan, Heather Peterson, Marlene Bajorquez, Deborah Ramirez, Misty Glon, Gloria Diaz, Shireen Andrews, Kimberly Latizi, Manmeet Sodi, Andrea Mulcahy, Jean Syme, Jennifer Stieg, Pamela Ing, Rosie Davis, Barbara Zeman, James Baxter, Inside Outside Improvements LLC, Lance Knowles, Elizabeth Skokos, Tina Quinlan, Teresa Figarelli, Carly Greer, Joanne Reese, and a few anonymous folks have all joined together in the hopes of saying thank you to you, and I hope a surprising and creative kind of way. I was hoping to arrange to do something special for you and your mom. It turns out that we raised enough money together to send all four of you somewhere that I'm hoping you'll enjoy. And now that I've said it that way, it sounds like I'm sending you to Florida or something. And I'm sorry it's not Florida. But what we are doing, all paid, is sending the four of you to the Camp Crystal Lake tour. We're sending all four of you. It's already been booked. Mom picked out the date. She discussed it with your family. All four tickets are ready. And what you're going to do is you're going to do the 6:30 p.m. flashlight tour, which means you guys will head over to the camp. You'll start while the sun is still up. You'll begin the tour. It'll get dark. The crazy music will start playing. You will get to see the lake. You will get to tour the entire mile and see all of the locations that were shot during the very first Friday the 13th film, which of course your boyfriend is not in very much.
I know.
But that's okay. You'll get to see it all. You'll get to share it with your family. I might still be able to arrange to get tickets the same night so that we can meet you all there.
That'd be really cool.
That would be cool, but that's not the important thing. The important thing is I arranged something that worked for a change, and all of those people I named and others were generous enough to contribute a few dollars here and a few dollars there. And I know you don't do any of this for money. And I felt bad even asking your mom to sort of like not look at what I was doing, but sort of give me a thumbs up on raising some money. I know you're not about that, but these people were so eager to say thank you and so generous. Some of them, I mean, just went above and beyond. A couple of people donated more than once. You deserve the thank you. I hope it'll be memorable for you. And on behalf of myself, Tina, my fiance, and Thursday the 12th, we want to say thanks. And that date was, Mom knows the date. That date, I believe, was June 6th. I should
Yes.
know that. I should know that. I was the one that pushed Mom to look at that weekend in the first place
Yeah.
because that's my dad's anniversary weekend, and I thought, how would I want to spend that? Maybe I'll go back to Crystal Lake. Um, anyway, the important thing is to send you, and I thank you, and I've spoken too much. What do you
Oh,
think? What do you think?
I have absolutely no words. I am floored. I can't even begin to express my thanks because okay. I've been in love with horror movies, something I've explained to you numerous times, and Jason will forever be just the number one. I don't even know what to say. I thank you so much for organizing this, and thank you to everyone who contributed because that's incredible. Like I'm so excited.
Good, good, very good. I mean, I will make sure if you want, I'll make sure Mom gets the list of names. they're names that are very familiar to her, I'm sure, from some of the groups you guys are in on Facebook. I mean, just amazing, amazing people who have suffered and yet are very active with your mom's group, the group that she shares, and admins, and putting these memorials together, and some of the work that's been done since this mess all started. Just they were all. I thought, all right, I want to get these people to help me, right? And are they going to see the connection with the horror movie stuff and all that? And I was like, I just need a few people to jump on so that the rest know that it was legit, right?
Oh yeah.
So I was happy to hear that mom was also a horror movie fan, and I
Oh,
guess
beyond it.
your little sister. Are they all there?
And it's just my mom right now. She's
Okay.
on the side.
Well, she can say hello if she wants. There she is. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. All right. So I don't know if you can see it, but we are getting, Hannah, you're amazing. You deserve it. I am getting some comments here from people who are watching. It's like I said, it's live in my group right now, but I'm going to share it later to some of the places mom frequents.
Oh,
This
that's
way, the names I read can see
awesome.
you accept the gift, and I will send mom all of the information she needs. You guys are in for a good time. Actually,
Thank you.
we raised more money than was required for the four tickets. Now the tickets they're a little pricey, but
Sure.
I figured with the difference, I will send that along so you all can do either souvenirs or goodies on the tour, or maybe dinner on the way, or whatever
Yeah.
you all want to do. Okay,
Sure. Yeah.
every dollar raised either went to the tickets or will be sent to mom.
Oh,
Oh,
Love what
I can't even thank you. Like this is just
it's gonna be a great night.
I'm so excited. Like super excited.
I'm glad, and now I feel bad for talking so much. Love what you started. Someone says, "Love what you started, Hannah." Now I'm not seeing their names or pictures right now, but the comments are coming in,
Oh,
and
that's so
we probably could hang out here for a little while and just watch all the comments come in and all that stuff. If I could have my druthers, I would do this all again and shut my mouth and let you do all the talking.
Aw, it's really cool because like all the names you were reading, like I know every single one of those, whether it's from my mom's group or like just the support groups or people I've just been able to draw their loved ones for. And the fact that people are willing to do that for me is just something I've never even considered, just because this is something I'm doing for everyone else and I want to. And I can't even begin to thank them. I can't even begin to thank you for just assembling this, and I'm so excited for this. I can't even begin to verbally explain it.
Well,
So
I'm glad, and
so much.
and it'll sink in. I'll send all the good stuff to mom. You can check out the website and all that jazz. You guys you'll want to bring flashlights of your own, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, you'll have all that information. But no, I mean, you obviously you're a bright and generous, and I know you're grateful. You're a wonderful young lady, but you needn't thank us. This you've been doing this wonderful thing for us all year long, and going to school, and being a teenager, and learning to drive, and raising a puppy. So you're a regular person doing some really sweet things for oh, almost thousands of others. So we thank you, and you can, you'll document. If I don't meet you there, you'll send us a couple of pictures, or
Absolutely.
you
I
know,
will take you guys on the way. Like this is something that we are all
there'll be an opportunity for the four of you to stand in front of that original Camp Crystal Lake sign.
Nice.
Oh, that's
So
so cool.
yes,
I
so
can't.
at some point we'll want to see that.
Oh, for
Um,
sure. Yeah.
but you're in for a good time, and it's only April, so we'll be in touch again before then. I know your grandfather's coming up on his anniversary, so of course you're in our thoughts. And here we are now, April a year later, and celebrating all the anniversaries, right? The first case, and this ridiculous press conference, and that
Yeah.
ridiculous press conference, and no masks, yes masks, don't worry, get worried, all of that jazz.
Back and forth.
Um, and you've had a year to digest it, and you'll always miss him, and it doesn't get easier, but you've turned this around into a positive for so many people, and you definitely deserve a little something in return.
Well, thank you so much. Like
You're,
honestly, I'm beyond. I'm speechless.
all right, good, good. All right, so how far would you say you are behind in terms of requests versus published dates. And I only ask so that people really get the clear idea of how many folks are still reaching out to you.
So it is currently what, April 9th? I'm right now working on February 13th.
Okay. All right.
So we are about, I want to say 200 requests out, 400,
Okay.
somewhere in
Okay.
that.
And again, it's just it's a weird question, but again, I just want to paint the picture that you're a busy young lady, and a lot of folks are still reaching out to you. And when it's all said and done, you will have done this for thousands. You really will have, and that's nothing to to bat an eye at or shake a stick at.
That's the goal. Honestly, I'll be doing this for as long as I can just because I want to help as many people as possible. So,
Awesome. And someday we'll be together at an event of some kind
yeah.
to remember all these folks. Yeah,
Yeah.
and to and to move on into the new normal.
Yeah. I can't wait for that.
All right. Well, Hannah, I'm going to send everything to Mom. I appreciate your time. I appreciate her time, and I hope you have a bloody, fantastic time at Camp Crystal Lake.
I definitely will. Thank you so, so much again to everyone and you. And I look forward to it. I'm so thrilled.
Great. We'll be in touch.
Sounds good. All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right, Hannah. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you all for supporting this. It started in the Thursday the 12th group. Eventually, I shared it in other places on Facebook. Here we are, over $1,000 later, and the Ernst family is on their way to Camp Crystal Lake in New Jersey, not too far from where they live. It might sound weird to some of y'all, but they're horror movie fans, and she'll never forget this experience. The tour of the grounds where the original Friday the 13th was shot back in 1979, 1980. It's been preserved. The locations are still there. And she and her family now, what I had hoped would be tickets for two, has turned into tickets for four, thanks to all of you. They will be able to go enjoy it. I will let you know how that goes. Hopefully, I'll get to meet them, if not there, soon enough. And again, I thank you all for your support. Excuse me, if you see the GoFundMe link on Facebook, you can still contribute. All of this money is going to Hannah Ernst and her family to be used as they wish at Camp Crystal Lake or on the way, at dinner or what have you. There are plenty of souvenirs to be purchased there. We want them to have a good time and not to have to worry about coming out of pocket for it. So if you see that link, continue to contribute. You'll all be thanked, and I will fill you in later when we get closer to June 6th. In the meantime, God bless you all. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Be respectful. And don't forget to tune in to Thursday the 12th. If you can hear the sound of my voice right now, then we are one. God bless. Love you. Thanks.